welcome back to the Junk Man's Adventures. As you can see, I've got my tank all finished. I got one coat of clear on here, and we're ready to put the graphics on. A couple of things you're going to need before you do that, of course, is the graphics that you're going to use. And these ones you've seen me do before in my Barn Fresh series, because that's the type of graphics I want to put on this tank. But this application that I'm going to show you will work for virtually any type of vinyl graphics. It's outlined in the directions, so just follow the directions with the manufacturer. But what you're going to need, obviously, is the graphics that you need. You're going to need a little spritzer bottle, and you want to put one drop, not very much, one drop of some dish soap in there and some water. I'll show you what that's for later. You're going to need a plastic spreader, a clean one. You can pick these up at an automotive parts store, hardware store for like $1 or $2. You're going to need that. That's going to be for spreading the graphic out and getting all the air bubbles out. You're also going to want a pencil or erasable marker or something to make kind of a reveal line to guide when you put your graphics on, and I'll show you what to do with that later. So we're about ready to get started here. Okay, now that you have everything ready to go, you have your graphic here, and the first thing you want to do is kind of just obviously dry fit it here as far as kind of look and see where you want the placement. Now of course I could do this kind of by eye because I've already done this once before, so I kind of know where I need to be. But if you're replicating something, hopefully before you did all this you took some measurements from some reference points, so you can measure off, and then you'll take your pencil and make a little mark on your tank right where you want the graphics to go. And the reason why I'm just using a graphite pencil is because, you know, it can wipe off, and if you screw up, you know, it's not a permanent marker or something like that. And you'll notice most vinyl graphics are like this. You notice it's kind of hazy. Well, that's because there's a pre-mask on top of the actual graphic, and then there's the side that you'll peel back, and it's clear, that has the that exposes the adhesive for your graphics. And what you do is, obviously, like any sticker, you're going to pull the backing off and stick it down. Well, in this case, you're going to leave the pre-mask on, and that's what you're going to spread the graphic out to get all the air bubbles out. And that's where your little spritzer bottle comes in. You're going to squirt it down. This allows, you don't want to put too much on here, but that allows you to then pull up the graphic should you need to adjust it or move it around. Another thing to note is this tank, while it is pretty flat and it looks pretty flat, it does have a little bit of a curve we're going to go over both ways, this way and like this. That's why I'm doing it here in my living room, because I wanted the graphics to be up to a room temperature, you know, and in a clean environment. My garage is pretty clean, but there's probably stuff floating around in the air, and you don't want dust settling down while you're trying to put your graphics over. So you want to definitely do this in a clean environment. Also, another thing, you can do this by yourself, but it also really helps with especially larger graphics, kind of like this. It helps to have some extra hands. So if you have extra hands available, that will help you too, because sometimes it's nice for the extra hand to just hold up, because I'm going to start here, and that's going to be kind of flopping while I'm trying to spread it out, and this is going to be trying to move around on me. So the extra hands are going to be helpful to hold the extra pieces, because you're going to have to try to do two things at once sometimes as you're working this graphic around. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, well, we just repeated the process on both sides, and here we go. Here's the finished tank with the graphics, now without clear coat. According to the directions, I need to wait about 3 days for this adhesive to cure fully. Then I need to wipe the graphic down itself with alcohol to release or to remove any of the possible silicone, which is the adhesive that the pre-mask had on it before I clear coat over, so the clear coat will stick to this. You need to read the directions on the type of graphics you have. Some can be clear coated, some can't. These happen to be able to be clear coated. And for those of you wondering where I got these from Reproduction Decals, or Diablo Cycle is their web store. They've been making these kind of things for a lot of years, and they're high quality, look exactly like the factory ones. You saw that in the Barn Fresh episode. And they go on, as you see, real easy, UV resistant and everything, and they're very reasonable. This set here was $65, and for reproductions, that are exacting to the originals, they're really good. And that's going to be it for this video. You'll see this tank on my finished F9 project, and that'll be another series, so be checking the website for that. So till next time, like the Facebook page, check out the website, and thanks for watching.